Hello, 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 good people. This is Invert Yauzz, again, with my second commentary. Alright, first off, today I will not be using the intervention as usual. I will not be using a random setup. I will be knifing. And, yeah, there's two things I want to talk about today. One being knifing, and the other, just some more strategies and tips on how to enhance your Call of Duty skills. Jeez, this is gross, but every time I say the word enhance to myself, I think of those cheesy Extends commercials, you know, that come on like at 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyway. In this gameplay, you'll see I get off to a very slow start. I got killed a few times, but I'll get into it pretty good, get some good feeds, good sprees with this knife. Yeah, so knifing, that's the first thing I want to talk about today. Knifing, in my opinion, has to be the most underrated technique. The knife has to be the most underrated weapon. And let me explain that. I know people get all pissed off and stuff when they get hit markers with the intervention, or they spray and pray and get someone in the last stand. Well, none of this happens if you use the knife. Okay, and I'll go over some tips for knifing. So many people just, you know, they avoid the knife because they think to themselves, I can't get those scores, only use me blade gets, or I don't know what to do, I always go negative with the knife, I'm just going to end up rage quitting like I always do. Well, there's some key reasons why that's probably happening, and I'm fixing to explain them. First off, you gotta have the right setup, and you gotta have the right purse. First of all, one of the biggest and most common mistakes, and this is my personal opinion, but it really does have some truth to it. Lightweight. So many knifers go out and try to rock lightweight, while the key to knifing, I know this is going to sound a little bit nerdy and stuff, but you gotta be a ninja. It's an art, you know, you gotta have some stealth to you. You have to run around the sides of the maps, you have to run around the routes that no one takes. You know, stay away from your team, because that's where everyone's going to be going. They're going to be seeing those red dots on the screen. They're going to be running towards them, because that's where they know all the people are. And that's when you as a knifer, you cannot be at those spots. Because you as a knifer, your job is to get behind those spots and come up from the person's back, because, well, just think about it like this. You see a guy down a hallway, he sees you down the hallway. He's using a UMP silence, like every other noob in this game. And you're trying to knife. Who do you think's going to win the battle? Him. So this is why, see, like right there, the guy saw me before I saw him. This is why you have to always see the people first in this game, and it is easier doing that by taking these routes. And the best way, if you're a beginner and you don't know the maps very well to this game, or, well, honestly, all of y'all should know the maps very well to this game. Modern Warfare 3 is almost out. But a good tip that always works, run around the walls of the maps. And this doesn't only work for knifing, but, you know, it works for everything else too, every other gun. It'll always give you a better KD, better scores. It'll take patience, I'll be honest, because you might have to run around the map once or twice before you get a 3 or 4 spree. But yeah, lightweight. That was one tip. You'll be seen if you're using lightweight. And they'll see you on the radar. They'll see you. The sentry gun will see you. Thermal will see you. Just everything. And I'm using commando in this game, which is actually debatable. I think it's okay to use commando as long as you're quick about it, because they can hear your footsteps. So yeah, I think it is okay to use commando. You do really have to be fast about it, because they'll hear the footsteps and turn on you, and they will embarrass you. But a bunch of guys do use ninja, and that really does come in handy if you just want to be even more stealthy. Let's see, another thing in this video, you're seeing that I am not using the tack knife. I am actually using the Kimbo USPs. This is because a bunch of you probably already know this, for those of you who don't. The Kimbo USPs actually have a faster knifing time than the tack knife for any gun. Now, I don't know why, but if you're just trying to take out, you know, person by person, one at a time, the Akimbo USPs, you will have more success. I mean, you just will. If you're trying to go for a big group sniping, the tag knife will be better because you pull it back a little faster, but come on guys, let's be honest. Who goes for giant groups of people with a knife? No one does. Let's see, but yeah,
We're winning this fight.
go watch some knife commentators. They can teach you some more things if you want to learn how to get some good scores with this. Ooh, gosh, was that 3 in a row? That was a nice little knife feed. Yeah, alright. The second thing, ooh, number 5. Alright. The second thing I want to talk to you about today. Basically just a couple more tips, you know, improve your, or enhance, as I said earlier. Enhance your Call of Duty skills. And this is my personal opinion, but it does also have a lot of tricks to it. It takes 2 things in this game to be good. You gotta have a good shot, and you have to be smart. I have a friend that comes over to my house just to play Call of Duty. I'm sure a bunch of you guys know those people. They just kind of use you. Now, he doesn't use me, he's a good guy, but he always complains about, bro, if I had 3 hours a day to play Call of Duty, I'd be as good as you too. And I try not to argue with him about it, because he wouldn't. You gotta be smart, because you gotta be smart with the strategies you use, you gotta be smart with the routes you take, and you gotta have a good shot. And those will all help you have way more success in the game, get way better scores, and yeah, just take those tips in hand. This commentary is coming to an end, but please, you know, like it, sub it, and comment. You know, if you want a specific setup you want me to use, or you want a different subject you want me to talk about, just comment, and I'll try my best to get back to it. See, I went 30 and 5. If you ever get a 6 kill death ratio with a knife, you've done good. Don't let anyone tell you different. It's been Invert Yauzz. Peace.